So, an update on that Chianti Classico Gran Selezione. And with food, it was fine. It didn't get better with the food. It paired well with the meatballs. It wasn't anything mind-blowing, but it wasn't anything off-putting, but it was solid. The wine never got away from being hot. It had this heat to it, and it never opened up any more over the course of that night. I just had 2 glasses, half the bottle that night, which was a little disappointing. I really expected it to express itself even more. I never really could whittle down what that one extra layer of flavor was. It was a little different than what I was used to with Brunello and or Chianti, other expressions of Chianti, not the Gran Selezione. I don't know if that extra alcohol and the extraction sort of takes away a little bit. I definitely have to try more. I'd say I'm a little disappointed overall. I gave it a 4 out of 5 because the wine was well made. It was a good wine. I found out it was retails about $80. I said in the video 60. Let's meet in the middle. Let's say it was a $70 wine versus that $20 Banfi Classic Chianti Classico Reserva. There isn't a $50 difference. No way. So, and I could find some $40 Brunellos, $40 to $50 Brunellos, which are better than that. So a little disappointing in that regard. I did try it again 2 days later, thinking that even then it would open up more. It still didn't show much. Maybe needed more time. It could have been what they call that dumb phase, although I don't think it was in a dumb phase. I feel it was more in, it just needs more time. That wine probably needed more time. So I will definitely try some more, see if I can get some less expensive. But for my first foray into the Gran Selezione Chianti Classico, I wouldn't recommend that one. The Banfi for $20, Chianti Classico Reserva in a great vintage. Well, that was a 2017. No-brainer. Just no-brainer. So, mini unboxing, and then the wine I'm going to open for the evening, and this is actually going to be it. Had this on before. Now, from Sicily, Mount Etna, all the way south. And this is Nerello Muscalese grape, and I love this wine. It's going to go pair well with my salmon that I'm making tonight, 2019 vintage. I don't know that I've had the 2019 either way. I've said it before, sort of a blend or a mix between Sangiovese and Nebbiolo, sort of a little bit more tannin than a Sangiovese, but has a lot of those very Sangiovese-like characters. Lighter style wine, absolutely love it, and $20. Great wine for $20. I bought 3 of a white wine I always love, and I've talked about this numerous times, but I haven't had it in a little bit, the Verdicchio del Castelli di Jesse. This is a 2017, so a few years of age on it, and you could sort of tell. No oak on this thing, just stainless steel fermentation, but this is a really, really great Verdicchio. So I got 3 of these because I really like it, and this is now $25. It seems like it's gone up a little bit, but still. So 1, 2, and there's a third one in here somewhere, 3. So I don't know that you'd ever see that wine, but I would always say give Verdicchio a try. It's really great. And then I was looking for that $20 Pinot Noir that I had, and it pretty much, I think it looked like this, Pinot Noir, and it said Bourgogne. And this one specifically says from the Côte d'Orange, Côte Chalonnaise, so they grabbed some Pinot Noir from some lesser appellations, leftovers, whatever it may be, but they made this wine 2017, and it was great for I think it was $24. Right next to it was a wine that looks exactly the same, but the label's a little different. Bourgogne Pinot Noir below it, where it says Pinot Noir. Same exact price. I'm pretty sure it's the same exact wine, just the labels are just a touch different. So, no idea. But great wine, great Pinot Noir, good producer Louis Jadot for a good price. So that's why I got 2 of those, and I'm just lacking in some lighter reds, and considering it is still pretty much summertime. Then I found this. So the San Fernando Benedict Vineyard in Santa Rita Hills, one of the oldest Chardonnay regions, vineyards, cool climate Chardonnay, so make some of the best Chardonnays in California, very Burgundian in style. And I have the Sandy that I tried on video, and it was amazing. And I have 1 more of those. I think I had the 2017 and the 2018. I feel like I want to buy a few more of those. I've discovered some really good Chardonnays this year between the Stony Hill, the Sandy, I still have a few amazing ones in my fridge that I haven't even opened yet, from Richie Vineyard out of Ramey, which I love, the Old Wenty clone, and the Chloe from DeMall, again an Old Wenty clone. Just love that clone. That clone came from Burgundy, and they planted it in the 70s, and just makes great wine. Very similar to Burgundian Chardonnay. So with high acid and stuff. So this is Sanford 2017 Chardonnay Santa Rita Hill. So from the same place as Sandy. I just don't know if this is from the Sanford and Benedict vineyard. I read the back while I was in the store, and certainly it says it all began with Sanford in 1971. Sanford and Benedict Vineyard became the first vineyard in what would become a world-class cool climate AVA. So I don't know if this is from that or not. This was about $32. I figured I'd give it a shot. I'm always looking for great Chardonnay. I'm a big fan of Chardonnay, especially from these regions in California that are doing it the right way, meaning not over oaked, not overly buttery, and just more restrained, but done right. More Burgundian, but still with a lot of class, and some oak, like a kiss of oak. So that's what I got. I'm not going to taste this one on camera. I've already tasted this on camera numerous times, but I'm going to enjoy my salmon now. And that was the update. I really did want to talk about that Gran Selezione, and I'm definitely going to look for some more. You don't see it that often, like I mentioned, and I forget where I got that one from, but I'm pretty sure it was from Montivino. I'm pretty sure I bought one of the more expensive ones on purpose to get a good expression of it, and in a good vintage. I just got to imagine needed more time in bottle to really then express itself. I decanted it plenty, and then I had it over a bunch of hours, and 2 days later you thought that would have been plenty, but still very restrained, and had an extra layer that I couldn't really put my finger on, and was missing some layers as well, and just hot. It just wasn't really well balanced. Just a little too much alcohol, maybe a little too extracted. So we'll see if they get that straight out in Tuscany in Italy with the Chianti Gran Seleziones. Again, it's a newer category, only been out a few years. I suspect it'll change over time. Until then, I'll just continue probably just buying some Brunellos. I've said it, 2016 Brunello is one of the best vintages, not the best vintage in 30 years out in Tuscany. I want to buy like a case, 12 of them, drink a few, 2 a year, and really enjoy those with food specifically. All right, that's it. Time to have some dinner.